All right, welcome back to another episode of the Easy Podcast. Today I am once again using my phone because my cameras don't fucking work. I didn't say that, okay? Don't want to get demonetized. This is my income I'm talking about here. Um, honestly, the phone's probably better than the computer stuff anyway. But also, I continually receive complaints about my lighting, so my sister very kindly gave me this thing. Not really sure how it works. Oh, it's red. Don't know how to change that. What the hell? Look at it. What the hell? Okay. Okay. I think it can be not red. Okay, I'll figure this out next episode because this episode we have important content to talk about, right? I'm going to be ranking and analyzing the 25 most common jobs in the US, all right? And giving my opinion on these so that you guys can have some insight about, the working population and in case you're trying to get a job. So I have a list from Indeed here, all right? You probably can't see it, but all right. So number 1, we got cashier. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion about this one. Good job, I guess. A lot of people have that. Don't really have an opinion about that. Number 2, food preparation worker. Yeah, it's kind of same deal. Don't really have an opinion about that one. It's food preparation. A lot of people work in that. Don't really have an opinion about that. All right, next is a stocking associate. So yeah, don't really have a big opinion about stocking associates either. Hard to say. I think I'm gonna have to skip that one. Number 4, laborer. That's really too broad, laborer. Like really, that should be like that's just too broad. I can't really say anything about that. Number 5, janitor. Janitors, you can't really like, it's a janitor. You know what I mean? You can't really say anything positive or negative about being a janitor. It's just to each their own. Can't really say anything. Can't really put that in the ranking. Construction worker. Yeah, I get it. It's a pretty good one. I've worked in construction briefly. So maybe kind of close to the top of the list. But really, it's hard to say. I don't think I can give a definitive answer about construction worker. Number 7 is bookkeeper. I don't know much about bookkeeping. I'm sure it's a pretty common job because it's number 7, but can't really give too much of an opinion on that. All right, number 8 is server. Servers are pretty common. You interact with servers a lot, but other than that, I just I don't really have an opinion about servers. So I'm not really sure about that. Medical assistant. All right, now that's a tough one. I'm gonna have to think about that one for a second. I hear music from the other room. I hope you guys can't hear that. It's interrupting my thought process. Okay, I need to consider medical assistant. Yeah, I don't really have an opinion about medical assistant. Number 10 is bartender. Know a couple bartenders, maybe one bartender. Pretty good job, but you know how it is. Can't really put it too high or too low on the list. It's kind of hard to say. I don't really have a big opinion about that. Number 11, administrative assistant. That's I just don't really know anything about administrative assistants, you know? It's very broad. You can't just say administrative assistant. It doesn't tell you anything about the person's actual job, so can't really rank that. Number 12, marketing specialist. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. Marketing specialist, but it's also kind of a marketing specialist. So there's the pros and cons there. So I can't really put that. It's probably somewhere in the middle. 13, police officer. Now that's a bit of a controversial one, especially now, these days. So I can't really say too much. Why don't you guys tell me in the comments where you would put police officer? All right, I need to see some debates about that. Though I have been shadow banned, so I'm probably not gonna get that many comments. Electrician. Electrician. About in the middle. Yeah. Mechanic. Yeah, that's a mechanic. You know how it is. Sometimes they do a really good job. Sometimes you're kind of annoyed because they charge you too much or whatever. So like, can't really rank it, at the top or the bottom. It's just kind of 16 is a retail sales associate. Now, I mean, that one's probably relatively low because, retail sales associate. You know what I mean? I mean, we had a marketing specialist, and now we're just having an associate. I mean, come on now. Come on. But really, it wouldn't be fair to put it like at the bottom. So I'd say somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle. 17, we got customer service representative. Hard to say on that one. I think we should just move on to 18. 18, we got carpenter. Yeah, kind of tough to say for that one too. So let's go to 19. Office clerk. Office clerk is, it could be bad, could be good. Just kind of depends. So I'd say that one depends. 20, we got operations manager. You know what? Before I give you my opinion about operations manager, we're going to take a quick break. Be back soon. All right, we are back. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. Number 20, operations manager. All right? It's kind of hard to say. Can't. I don't know. I don't know that one. I don't know. Can't decide. 21, line supervisor. I don't know. Number 22, truck driver. That's a good one. Remember in Canada? But then again, it's also a truck driver, so I can't really say one way or the other. Registered nurse. I know some registered nurses. I feel like that one meet a lot of those. I don't know. But it's also kind of a toss up, so can't really say one way or the other. Software developer. That one's on the rise, I bet, because everybody loves software. But just because it's on the rise doesn't mean it's good, So I'd have to say, I don't know about that one. And then 25, I'm actually surprised to see this. It's lawyer, right? And I mean, the answer for this one's obvious, right? Everybody knows you hate lawyers. Everybody knows lawyers are terrible people, right? But are they? And also makes a lot of money. Everybody wants to be a lawyer. You either be a doctor or a lawyer. Gonna have to go with, I don't know. All right, so there's the rankings of the top 25 most common jobs. Still surprised lawyer was in that list, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Actually, let me try to figure out how to use this light right now. Yo. Jesus Christ. This thing's brighter than I thought. So I guess I would put that like right here. Am I looking fresh right now? Is this fire? Put it here. Yeah. 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 Fire. Fire. Also, I think it's kind of cool how you just hold it and it just looks like a fucking block of light. It's like the fucking Tesseract. Anyway. Wait, I take back all those curse words. I still don't want to be demonetized. But, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope that analysis was helpful to you. Cut that out. All right, folks. Had to cut out a little controversial thing that I said. It wasn't actually controversial, but you know how it is. Video editing, demonetization. You don't want to be a target of the elites because they have a lot of power, you know? They have a lot of power. They have a lot of power. Tune in next week.